We're basically in a limestone cave carved out of the bluff, about a half a mile into the limestone quarry. I'm Kim Gentili, Assistant Director of Civilian Personnel Records for the National Personnel Records Center, which is part of the National Archives. We're in Valmeyer, Illinois, in our annex facility. The National Archives can take on any size scanning project by working with another federal agency. No procurement action necessary.
Once the boxes come in, we track the boxes by winding them in as received. We check the manifest to make sure that there's no discrepancies in anything. We print out a barcode for each file.
By allowing the National Archives to digitize an agency's records, the agency does not have to invest in the equipment and the manpower to make that digitization happen.
I'm preparing the folder for scanning. I take staples out because these can go through the scanner. I make sure that there's no dog ears. For example, like this one covers up text, so I fix that.
Our files that we work with contain a large amount of private information. Social security numbers, names, dates of birth, addresses. By having federal employees work with these records, we go through security checks, and as federal employees, we are sworn to protect that information.
Every so many images, you would like to stop and just check to make sure that your images came through correctly. We check every image.
I'm the first step of quality control. The computer automatically rejects images that it feels aren't clear. If it's speckly or if the image is hard to read, we can change the settings and make it more clear. And then there's a second step of quality control.
I'm checking all the documents in the folder to make sure that there's a clean document, crisp, legible document for the customer to read.
Working with the Federal Records Centers was a pleasure. I'm John Dillon, fish biologist. I work for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Bonneville Dam's been running their fish letters and counting their fish since 1938. I've got literally hundreds of people in the public, researchers who need the fish counts. So we asked the Federal Records Center to make electronic copies of them so that we can put them on our website.
We do index each document, and we're able then to identify forms, effective dates, and other index fields that can allow our customers to use these records most efficiently.
This is the last step. We're getting ready to create a CD. We provide the customer with their own personal CD.
One of the benefits to having the National Archives scan your documents is that once we have finished, they don't have to leave federal agency custody. They can go directly into storage. We store our records in National Archives approved space, and we're able to support our agency needs through the life cycle of those records.
Within a couple of weeks, they had the job done, and the price was really good.
We are one National Archives that can support the beginning to the end of your record life.